the lounge again, and we want to introduce you to our team. Please join us because we've got over here, go for it.
Jonathan.
Hannah.
Pradesh.
I'm Darlene.
Renee.
Paul.
It's really great to have you with us. And today we are wanting to speak to people that you would love us to speak to. Your parents or your guardians or the people who oversee you. That's who we're talking to today. So let's look at how we can help our guardians. Now, first of all, I want to just acknowledge that many of us maybe don't have parents. Some of us have maybe lost a parent. We may be in a single parent home. Maybe it's a child-headed home. Maybe you're the person who heads the home up. Maybe it's your aunt or uncle or a gran or grandpa. Whatever the situation is, those who are in authority over you, those who watch over you and encourage you or help you with your studies or don't encourage you with your studies, we're asking the question, what would you like to tell them that will help them understand what you need for the exams? Because so often, I know as parents, we kind of tell everybody else what to do because that's the way I did it. And when I was small, don't you... No. Let me not go there. But that's how it happens, isn't it? Yeah, sometimes it does. Okay? And I can say as a parent, I've sometimes caught myself doing that, and we shouldn't do that. So I'm saying please make sure that you invite your parents. Please invite your parents to come and sit down. Parents, welcome. Come sit with us and listen to this. What would you guys like to say to your parents to help you study?
I'd say that most students, or all students actually, they already know how important certain exams are, so they don't really need parents re-emphasizing that if they don't really do well, they can't really do anything. So
And that's quite interesting, Jonathan, because for me it's kind of the other way around, where I feel like I should have asked for more help. So don't feel that you're stuck. If you do have a guardian, if you do have a parent, or any extra activity or curriculum that could help you get that help from an adult or somebody who's more experienced, you should not be afraid to ask for help.
Especially talking about the most difficult parts that you are facing and saying, this is where I'm struggling, this is where I'm struggling. Not coming up with, this is my whole struggle, but you know where you're struggling, you know where you need help from. Just deal with those particular points in terms of getting yourself helped by the parents.
Yes. Mine is different. I'm not a student, but I have a daughter who's struggling with learning. I learned to support her. I encouraged her instead of shouting at her.
And I think, adding on to that, it's important to support and also reassure the children that they are capable of doing well in their final exams instead of adding on to the stress that they already have.
Okay, I mean, even things like maybe chores. Maybe us as parents, we can just say, you know what? You can lighten up on your chores a bit. I know that you've got to study now. Go. I know that I would have appreciated that. And I know actually I did because my mum did that with me. So I was very grateful for that.
That comes as a form of support as well, acknowledging that if you have piled your child with a lot of work and you understand that, okay, they are on the urge of writing their exam, then you limit some kind of chores. That's also a form of support.
But don't take advantage.
Never.
Don't take advantage of it and say, okay, well, my parents doing all the dishes, so I'll just sit back and, make sure that you're actually making the most of the opportunity, your time management. So we've discussed a lot of things over the last while. We've got a lot of things up behind us on the walls to remind us of the things that we've discussed. And don't take advantage. Make the most of your time. What other areas do you think that we could say to our parents, please, we're needing your support? What would you ask?
I mean, patience. There's this thing that creeps in when you are at the edge whereby you panic and you just need to breathe and then make sure that you are at your utmost best in terms of being patient, because also being relaxed helps you to make good judgments and remember things. So you just have to be patient.
To be patient. And I think that the biggest thing with parents is that we need to be careful we don't try and make our kids do things the way we did them. very important, or the way we didn't do them. Because sometimes we look at, oh, if only I'd done it this way, so now I'm going to make sure that my child does it this way to make sure that they pass. And we need to, as students and as children in the home, speak to those who are above us or speak to somebody else and say, I'm struggling in this area, I really need help. We need support. So parents, please, you don't realize your role is so amazing. Well, I'm not saying we don't realize it, but I think you understand what I'm saying. We forget our role. We forget of how important it is to make our children feel at ease, to support, to encourage, to take the pressure off. Take the pressure off and don't go saying, do you know you should be studying by now? Do you know the time? Say, please show me your timetable so that I can understand. Help me understand. Parents, use the words, help me understand. And when you do that, or can I say guardians, when you do that, you're engaging with those who are in your care and you're able to support them.
I love the help me understand, because most of the time, you know, the parents don't understand and they think they understand, and as yet they don't. Just make sure that you really
understand.
Make them understand what you really need, because it's very important to understand.
And never ever compare the kids.
Never.
Kids are different.
Very good.
One size does not fit all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I can't wear your jacket because it'll come down here. But you can't wear mine because it'll sit up here. And we try and put our jackets onto our children, or we make them, we expect them to wear a different jacket. So one size doesn't fit all. Thank you, Paul. That's a really great thing. So we want to end off here by saying, learners, one size doesn't fit all. Use your learning techniques. Use your learning styles. Use the areas that we've helped you with in this time. And please, parents, also help your children at home. Remember, one size doesn't fit all. Engage with them and encourage and enjoy.